day, everyone. We are so excited to have with us Jason Thomas, the president of Republic Workers Union, to share some important information with us. Hello, Mr. Thomas.
Hi.
Please tell us a little more about yourself.
I've been employed at Republican for the past 16 years. Of those 16 years, I've been a union representative 10. Um, as you quite rightly said, I am the President General of the Republic Workers Union, and I take pleasure in establishing this new union for Republic Bank workers. I am married, recently married. I have 7 kids. In the process of adopting another one, little baby girl. Right. I attend Breakthrough Ministries, actively involved in church and ministry, and I am loving where I am right now.
Okay, all of that sounds very good. Now, can you tell us about when Republic Workers first started a union?
Most workers won't know or may not know that Republic Bank workers had their own union. In 1974, Bank Employees Union was established by Republic Bank workers for Republic Bank workers, the resources of which was dedicated to the needs, interests, and rights of Republic Bank workers.
Okay. Now, what happened to the resources of Bank Employees Union after the merger?
As I said just now, Republic Bank workers, that Bank Employees Union was a single union specifically set up for Republic Bank workers. With the merger, however, we were subsumed. All our resources would have gone into that new establishment. It meant that we were now one of 65 branches that were utilizing the resources that we would have been putting
Okay. And what has happened in the last 2 years at BIGWU?
in. So much has happened. It's unfortunate that Republic Bank workers have lost so much in these past 2 years. We've lost our deputy president, we've lost our general secretary, we've lost committee members on various established committees with the bank. We have been asking for representation. It's a hard thing to get. We've been asking for financials. Members have been asking for financials. And we've not been getting any responses. So much so that we've written to the president and other members of the currently sitting central executive, and not even responses or acknowledgements have been received. On the point of representation, we have workers who have been asking for assistance, they've been asking for representation, we have court matters, and one worker even had to write a pre-action protocol letter just to get the union to do what they're supposed to do.
Okay. And in light of all this, whose decision was it to go back to a union for Republic Bank workers?
It was a collective arrangement in terms of workers seeing what was hearing what was going on, shop stewards seeing and hearing what we as the workers would have been dealing with. Said, here what? Let's leave this. We're not getting anything. So let's form our let's take everything back to us. All our resources, all our training, all our experience. We are workers within the organization. So we know what we go through. So we are taking it back and bringing the representation back to where it needs to be.
Okay. And what are the advantages of joining Republic Workers Union?
Well, first of all, representation. As workers, as I said, as workers in the organization, as workers in the bank, we know what we face. We sit next to members, we sit next to workers who go through the same issues that we go through. We've had the experience, 17 years collective experience representing workers. So we know what we are looking for, we know what we need as representatives, and the resources are now going to be put back where it belongs, into Republic Bank workers. It can't be that we are contributing $180,000 a month to an organization and not getting anything beneficial from it. So it has to come back to us.
Yes, indeed. Now, in closing, what advice would you want to give Republic workers at this time?
We have seen and heard persons coming around and speaking about what they think without providing any evidence. My advice to workers, ask questions, ask for facts, ask for evidence. Anything that has to be put before you, we are workers, we are bank employees, and everything goes based on trust, confidence, and evidential information. Ask for the evidence. Don't just take someone for what they think or how they feel, especially now when we haven't seen these persons before. Republic Bank workers are familiar with us. We've been standing in the gap for them for the past, as I said, collectively 17 years. And we will continue to stand in the gap for the workers of Republic Bank.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Thomas.
Thank you.
Now that we spoke to Jason Thomas and know more of Republic Workers Union, let's meet the rest of your team.
Greetings, comrades. My name is Jason Thomas, and it's my privilege to introduce to you Republic Workers Union. I am your President General, and with me today are other members of the Central Executive Team, Comrade Lorraine Cyprian, our Deputy President General, Comrade Nicholas Garway, our Organizer Officer. To my extreme left, we have Comrade Saida Bash, our Research and Education Officer. Sitting right next to me on my immediate left is Comrade Anil Siratan, your Secretary General. And to the back of me, we have our trustees, Comrade Travis Bowen to my right, and Comrade Dylan Stewart to my left.